All right, guys, we're going into one more game on Roomba Fan Laboratory. We got Reynor playing Protoss, and playing the Holdout Challenge is Gara, seeing how long they could survive in the bottom right side. Now, so far, of course, the very first player to play in the challenge today did get a crazy time of 13 minutes and 13 seconds. You can see, guys, if you go on these fans on this map, the unit flies. And it can actually hit air units when it's up there as well. So I believe when it's flying, it can't get hit by anti-ground attacks from over there. So say a Marauder. I imagine if there's a Marauder here and you're up in the air, I don't think you can get hit by it. I'm not 100% sure how the mechanic works. I know you guys might be thinking, hey, isn't this just Curious Minds? Yes, but Curious Minds was actually built on this map. They just removed all these silly fan mechanics, basically, that are all over the map. So a very, very cool map, a very fun map, but right now, Gara is aiming for 13 minutes in this TVP, and that's going to be tough. Going for a Reaper expand, interesting, is going to be getting Stargate proxied. Now, the Void Ray proxy is much weaker than it used to be, but Gara, if I was Gara, I'd pull SCVs and try to kill this pylon. Let's see what Gara does. Gara is on a shift click. It's going to pull back. Are we going to go for it? Or maybe go for the probe? Hitting the Stargate itself is not going to kill it. Marine's trying to build, but is supply blocked right now. Ooh, and there's no factory or second barracks. There's no orbital either. Gara freezing up under pressure a little bit. Uh-oh. Cancels the bunker as well. Oh no, Gara. It's like 30 seconds late on this. Okay, he's going to try and build a bunker, and Marine's over here. Oh man, he's trying to focus down the pylon, but the Adept's coming. Got to get that Reaper out of there, Gara. Run! The Adept's on top. Oh no, Reynor gets the Reaper kill already. Oh, trying to go a factory. A second barracks is Gara, but no more Marines are building. This is also not a wall off. Gara is kind of running back and forth right now in a little bit of chaos. And like most players today, I think there is a bit of that excitement of playing a world champion. And Gara is so excited to be playing Reynor. And is in so much trouble. The Adepts already are causing so much trouble. The Marines are spread. There's one in the natural, one in the main. Okay, get inside the bunker, get inside the bunker. Okay, it is inside the bunker, but the Void Ray just flies straight past and says, nothing else is getting inside that bunker, mate. Already on top of these supply depots. Prismatic alignment looking fantastic there. SCV tries to repair. The Adept will take care of that SCV, of course. Another Marine pops out, but it'll die almost immediately. You gotta rally these into the bunker and try to get more bunkers up. Trying to build turrets right now is Gara as well. But Reynor is already up in the business and cheesing as hard as he is. Of course, Gara's whole aim here is to survive as long as possible. So you don't want to be leaving the game. Floating buildings do not count for the purposes of this challenge. You can lift off, float somewhere, but you'll need to land it before your other buildings are eliminated, or you will still be knocked out. Now these Void Rays just easily getting healed up. One Marine, not enough DPS. And, oh, Reynor dodges the Widowmine, uses the Shade to teleport. Absolutely sick plays. Gara is still building Widowmines and Marines. Has turrets to fall back on, but nothing to deal with the ground units right now. The turrets can buy a lot of time, though, so that's definitely something. Unfortunately, the production facilities are getting damaged, though. Losing that factory would be a huge bummer. One of the really cool things people like to do sometimes is Armory Widowmines versus this sort of Void Ray build, because then the Widowmines never get killed. The Command Center is trying to float away, but the Stalkers were chasing it, doing some damage to it. One way you can do it is not actually kill the Command Center, but just block it and stop it from ever landing. And Reynor coming in with his just lasers. Adept will take out that Marine. Got to be careful of these missile turrets. And ooh, he's going to try and do the dodge again. I bet Reynor gets too fancy and messes it up this time, guys. He's going to do it again. And oh, he does pull it off. Reynor with the sick bait one more time. He's going to try and focus down these missile turrets. That turret not quite finished building. Oh no, Gara. Gara's trying to run away, but remember, look, Reynor's blocked it. If Reynor can block that from landing with just that probe and a bit of micro, that would be so sick. And that Command Center, he's not noticing. He's got a Void Ray up there. Okay, so he's just going to kill it with a Void Ray. Stalker's trying to evacuate right now. And, ooh, the SCVs will actually get out of here. He's going to get some SCVs across the map. He could build some buildings elsewhere. He's trying to land this, build some SCVs out of that as well. Gara spreading the SCVs like a champion. You can see those SCVs hopping up on those fans there momentarily as they go over it. Whee! Ooh. Ooh wee! Ooh. He's going to build a depot there. Command center does go down in the top right. We've just lost a depot there. Depots are building, but they're all right next to each other. And that means he's out of money. Does have it. Oh, no. He gets some SCVs refunded there. So depots are here. Stalkers are hunting him down. That's the last building.
It's a wild proxy location.
He could build some more stuff. This is it. This is the last building. Wait, no, he gets a gas started in the top right. Gas started in the top right. Reynor was wondering, does he have a command center? But remember, he only just killed a command center. So now he gets revealed to Reynor. Reynor gets to see where these last buildings are. That one will go down, and the last building is, of course, getting F2'd in the top of the map. Reynor just going to have to do 500 hit points of damage up there, and he should be able to do it. This is fantastic. GG, well played, says Gara. So does Reynor. Thanks for this amazing channel game. This amazing game? Channel game, I don't know. GG, about 635, 640 there, very nice.
I have 6 drones, Pig. What is this?
Go with it! It's fine!
Go with it? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
This is... Dot accidentally hosted the wrong map. This is a Heart of the Swarm, or Wings of Liberty, but I'm saying we roll with it for this game. I may have to add a multiplier on the time, but yeah! 6 workers start. All the mineral patches have 1,500 minerals instead of 1,800 on some and 900 on others. Yeah, this is legit. We're playing Heart of the Swarm, Wings of Liberty. Go.
Nice.
Good luck. All right. Yeah. Let's go. All right, everybody. We've accidentally hosted the wrong map.
I don't know the builds.
But I have shouted, go with it. It's fine. Let's
like
just figure it out. Figure it out. This has spawned with only 6 workers. We've got Hoff and Hoff trying to play the Holdout Challenge up against Reynor. It's Zerg versus Zerg. Somehow we've hosted up a Blizzard version of the map. It looked like an official version. It's said by Blizzard, and yet it's loaded it in Heart of the Swarm or Wings of Liberty settings where all the minerals have the same amount. You only start with 6 workers. Now you can go for 10 pool, 9 pool. You could go 6 pool, or you could go like 14 hatch, 14 gas pool or something like that. He's going 15 gas, 15 pool, 15 hatch, which is a very good old Speedling build. I believe this is the Jerry build, where you could do a Speedling rush off this. Hoff and Hoff, on the other hand, is gone. It looks like... Is this like... Did we see extractor tricks? Or is this just like... I'm not sure if those extractor tricks or what, but... looks like this was like 10 pool, 10 gas from Hoff and Hoff. Also, the game time is not real time. It's StarCraft 2 time. Notice how it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 30% faster, roughly. So this is the janky old days of StarCraft that we are looking at right now, guys.
Remember it?
You were like 6 years old when this was the thing, right? So
Yeah.
so you're trying to literally, anyone out there trying to remember your first steps, that's what Reynor's trying to do right now in StarCraft terms. I'm like, oh, for me, I could dig into some super old muscle memory. I'm like, I've played a ton of tournaments on this sort of, balance and stuff, and I don't remember it too well consciously, but I'm sure I'd get in there, I'd just kind of remember the timings and stuff. Right now, Reynor is like trying to figure out how to like get his put one block on top of another block right now. He's trying to figure out, does the triangle go into the circle, the square, or the triangle shape? He's shaking his rattle right now, trying to figure this out. Hoff and Hoff is, of course, coming over with some Zerglings. Bit of a skirmish. All right, guys, the Zerglings pulling back. Bailey Nest goes down for Reynor on 1 base, no expo? Oh my god, this is like such a shitty 1 base lane bane. I love it. Now, Hoffenhoff's going for an expansion. Oh my god. Is the
timer faster? It has to be, right? Oh, it's way faster.
Yep, you're playing on Heart of the Swarm time. It's about 30% faster as well. So don't worry, we're going to add some sort of like modifier on it anyway.
Yeah, this doesn't look like 5 minutes to me.
No, this is a...
fucked up something really badly.
Yeah, no, the second's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's way faster than actual time. This is the janky days of StarCraft, mate. Get on in here, relive your childhood back when you were first figuring out that drones were worth building and banelings were worth crashing into your opponent's face. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you. Is this still queens?
He's got a queen. I don't think he has a second one, guys. The banelings, the Zergling split. Zergling split. No, just go away. Just counterattack with the Zerglings. If he just A moves those Zerglings, they can actually do all right. Another queen will pop out, which with some drone micro, some spreadies. Spready. Ooh, that could have been worse, but I think he's dead anyway. Zerglings are coming out. There's still a baneling there. Off and off with no baneling nest, no spine, nothing like that. The Zerglings come in, but they are outnumbered by Reynor. The last drones are getting blown up, as are the Zerglings. Reynor is going to be able to take down that spine crawler pretty quickly. Cleans up the Zerglings at home. Ouch, says Hoff and Hoff. And this was a totally normal, proper game we decided to roll with, guys. Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm starts. My god, they're so slow, aren't they? So this would be happening at 3 minutes.
Doesn't let me
game.
I can't stack injects.
Maybe 3:30 otherwise. Oh yeah, you probably shouldn't be able to stack injects, right? I imagine.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't stack injects.
Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't inject.
But you get 4 lava for each inject, not 3. Dude, this is your mum and dad's. Back when lava inject was great, you know how old people always say everything was bigger back in their day? They're like, oh, it's so much smaller and worse now.
Yeah,
you know. Well,
back
the lava inject actually was. This is Artosis lava inject. You know that guy has like 16 children, man. That's the virile Zerg days. You know, back before the everything got nerfed, and now we have Ravagers and Lurkers and Vipers. Very good units. But there we go. GG. Well played, mate. That was an interesting accident. That was well played, mate.
This is like what, 4 minutes and a half, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. I think I would probably call that about 5 minutes because the multiplier is 1.3. So I'm not good with numbers, but I'm sure chat will figure it out. 740. Yeah, you could figure, or 1.4 people are saying, something like that. All right, guys, our next Holdout Challenge map, Aldi illustrated up here at the top right side. Reynor, better get G'd, man. He's been a bit down on how long he's taken to kill these players. He's feeling a little bit embarrassed, but he is going to see if he can rectify this against a Diamond 1 Terran. He's playing Protoss. Looks like he's once again getting quite aggressive, but you know what? He said after his last few games is like, maybe I should stop just trying to like do these silly, crazy proxies, getting scouted and shut down. Let's try and do it. So there should be one flower here and in the corners, but I don't think we see it until the players scout it. So be interested to see. They should look kind of like this big boy up here. There's a big flower there. There's a few of these beautiful flowers. It's a very sexy map. I do like this map. There's some glowing plants all over the place. There's some friggin' steam coming off this flowery thing. It's awesome, but none of the players have actually gone up there just yet. I'm also not sure if it can get down the ramps, actually. It should be able to grow down the ramps, surely. But who knows? Maybe this is the version where it can't. Either way, Gateway Cybercore up there. It looks like Reynor's going to go for a very aggressive proxy. Illustrated coming on in, and it's like, ooh, you're double gas one basing. Illustrated building Reapers. Multiple Reapers up here on the high ground. Very quick factory. Should be good for this. And that's the Stargate. But, oh man, he's going to go probably looking for proxies everywhere except around his own base, I would imagine. Or maybe just going straight across the map even. Okie doke. All right, let's see what goes. The Reaper's going to go across this map, pushing on forwards. It's going to see what it can do. Engineering Bay block on the natural right now. Probe trying to do some damage. Stargate's there. Reynor's looking around right now, making sure there's no hidden bases. The eBay block, I think, is super unnecessary right now for Illustrated. It's going to go after these probes, but the Adept is already there. Illustrated, get out of there, get out of there. Illustrated, try to do some Reaper eBay block harassment while getting one base cheesed. And guys, I think once again, we're getting reinforced the image that Diamond players are super tryhard and they keep attacking against a world champion when the Platinum players and below are smart enough to just turtle up and wall off. Reynor has got a proxy Void Ray. Illustrated doesn't seem to realize what's happening at all. Oh no, Diamond players, they're just too tryhard. Oh, here we go, guys. Here is the throbbing, overgrowing plant. As you can see, it is one of the grossest looking things ever, and it's just going to keep spawning these vines and spreading them around. You can break them down. They are actually only 25 hit points each. It's just annoying because they grow very quickly. So you can see there should be one in the bottom right and the top left of the map as well. Hopefully they can get down those ramps. We'll see what happens. Tentacles, poggers. Void Ray comes in! Oh no! Nothing that shoots up and supply blocked right now is Illustrated. Illustrated not playing to the challenge at all, guys. And this is a return to our holdout challenges of the past, where we are seeing that Diamond players do not understand how to play a holdout challenge. Once you hit Diamond and above, you're like, I'm going to take on a world champion. Let's go. I'm going to fight a world champion. We're going to eBay block a guy on one base. And there's a Stargate. Of course, Reynor's cheesing you. Remember, our very first game of the day, I still think was the most intelligent game, where Kaldis came out, bunkering, did a triple barracks wall off, bunkers behind it, tanks behind it, and built a layer of bunkers and planetaries with the building armor upgrade on one base. But Illustrated here, playing way too normie and tryhard, says, oof, GG. Are we going to see leaving before the game's... And leaves before the game's over on 420! All right, guys, going into Fruitland, we've got watermelon and lemons all over the map. We've got strawberries, and I don't know what that is, a peach or something, or cherry. We've got YOLO's ISU trying to see how long they can survive. A gold Protoss player up against Reynor's Protoss. Here, playing some PvP on GOM TV's Fruitland. This is a fantastic map. There are these lemons out here. I think that might be a mineable lemon that you can get bonus resources from. Otherwise, it's just a piece of terrain. Maybe I always forget. I remember there was one version of this map where you could go out there and like fight over some resources that you could pick up or something like that. People will remind me in chat. I'm pretty sure this is the one where it's all just random fruit sitting on the map just for the heck of it. We got some grapes, some watermelon here. Probes are going to butt heads in the middle of the map. And we've got a lemon waterfall, guys. A bit of a lemon party over here. Down in that waterfall. That's what must be going on down there. That's why it's off the map, terms of service and whatnot. Watermelon's over here. Reynor is going to go for a proxy behind the natural. This seems to be his favorite play right now. We've got Gateway, Cybercore going up. This probe is going to go for a bit of a dance as well. And, okay. What are we doing, man? Is he going Stargate Void Ray again? Is he just going to proxy Void Ray again? Now, what is ISU doing? Remember, the biggest thing that people have failed at in this challenge so far is they're all trying to scout and interact with Reynor early on. And the players who do the best are the ones who just full wall and build cannons and stuff, right? ISU is looking around and thinking about expanding right now, I think. It's like, just build cannons on one base. It's not that hard. But no one's doing it. Everyone's like, I'm getting proxied, aren't I? Oh, finds it though. That's not bad. 2 zealots could actually potentially depower this if you go for the pylon, but it's chasing the probe. Reynor can lead that on a merry chase. And look at that. That kind of walls off the pylon a little bit. If he puts another pylon down, and he does, it walls off the pylon so it can't get depowered. YOLO ISU is trying to build a Stargate on the high ground and a pylon down here. He's going to Zealot Shield Battery take this down. This actually could work. I mean, obviously it's going to come down to execution. The probe battle going on. Reynor trying to distract these Zealots from doing any damage. If the Zealots target that pylon, that would probably be crucial. He obviously doesn't want to let Reynor build any more shield batteries. Another pylon does go down. Reynor does have Stalkers coming out. First Stalker making its way across the map. It's a pretty long rush distance right now. ISU seems to be doing a pretty expert job of stopping Reynor's cheese. The probe will be taking that one out. The Robo is going to start an Immortal, but Reynor's supply blocked right now. Oh my god, Reynor's in trouble, guys. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Zealot probe going after the pylon. We've got the Stalker there as well. The ISU is trying to focus that down. No shield batteries built for ISU yet, nor a Void Ray or anything like that. Tons of money in the bank, but is trying to micro a bit too much. Keep putting units, ISU. Remember, this is a Gold League Protoss player, and as good as what the job is that they've done so far, they can't make up their mind what to do. They are making a Void Ray, but they've stopped making Gateway units, and of course, it's really hard to produce units when you don't use any control groups. These are Reynor's control groups. Let's select ISU's. ISU does not have a single control group, so he's having to scroll around and click on things manually. The Zealot does set off the barrier on the Immortal, but no, oh my god, this is so hard. If the Zealot can kill that Stalker, that could be good, but Reynor is not going to let that go down, and remember, he does have 2 gates able to warp in, so even as the Void Ray pops out, and he can beat 1 or 2 Stalkers, but can it beat 3 or 4? I don't think so. ISU is going to fight with the Void Ray on the high ground. The Void Ray could beat those Stalkers pretty handily, especially if it uses its prismatic alignment. But ISU, no batteries going down just yet. You need to build batteries. Oh no! You gotta commit or not commit. Don't waste all your shields like this. Oh, the Stalker's gonna go down, and Reynor will be able to take it out. I think if ISU also pulled like 6 or 7 probes, could have taken this down much easier. He's gonna focus on the Immortal, interestingly enough, but that Immortal, oh, it gets saved! Reynor with the Prism save. The Stalkers and the Immortals are gonna overwhelm and depower all of this. ISU doing pretty well for a gold player. I gotta say, guys, really slowed down Reynor's proxy, put up a good fight, almost broke out, but Reynor just a little bit too good. People in chat saying GM OP. I take your GM OP and I say World Champion OP, mate. Maybe not the current reigning one, current runner-up, but still a World Champion. Reynor absolutely slaying it. The probes are not going to be allowed to leave this base. This is why you hide a probe in the corner earlier as well, right? But not thinking to do it. Oh, there's a grape lake up there. So we've got lemon waterfalls all over the place. By the way, this lemon waterfall looks especially... See, is it just me? There's something about that lemon waterfall. It looks kind of like a googly face that's like vomiting water. Like these are the 2 eyeballs and that's the mouth. And it's just vomiting lemon juice everywhere. Is it just me? Or do you guys see that as... I see a face there. That looks like a googly-eyed cartoon face. Yeah, like a chameleon. Yeah. I do love their obsession with lemons everywhere. Well, you know who's going to be feeling sour? Not IceU, because this might be a record for Gold League. 5 minutes and 41 seconds there. And that is the new Gold League record, beating Obvious Lee by 6 seconds. Very well done. 5:41 there for IceU.